Good morning, everybody. Ash from Mooloolaba Beach. The sun is shining, so it'll be beach volleyball and sailing this weekend. Can't wait. And very excited to share with you our time management offering, which is now live. So let me share my screen. And really, this is the result of a year's work. And we've been doing the research with 24 nationalities from all around the world, different roles. And so we've not only taken best practice from the 90s, 2000s, and then some of the more recent trends with automated calendar. We've also done hands-on research this year. Business owners, entrepreneurs, investors, senior managers, mid-level managers getting pulled up and down both directions, folks working from home, freelancers all across Europe and Asia, and mums with kids trying to juggle the day, and mums with kids trying to launch a business. So such a great mix of people and fantastic contributions that have informed also the next quarter. And some things we weren't planning to do have come out of that research, which have become a priority for the next quarter. So looking forward to sharing that with you as well. Okay, so what are you looking at here? The purpose of this app is to achieve work-life balance and to make sure you're productive and to keep you on track during the day and to eliminate procrastinating and really to get the most out of every day so you get to the end of the day and feel great. And one of the number one stress indicators that came out of the research is people overcommit their day. They make a huge list, start working, and then they get pulled in different directions, plus they have meetings and calls and personal things to do. And then they get at the end of the day and didn't really achieve what they set out to achieve. And that induces stress and then continues over to the next day. So the first thing this app does is let you know where you're going to land right at the beginning, and you can see it, right? So if you look at my screen here, you can see the yellow is my personal calendar. So swim in the ocean this morning, I'm ahead of schedule. Done it early, and it's only, right, we're ahead of schedule. And if this was really today, I've picked a day in the future to do the video, the red line would be here and the red line would be moving down, and that's how it'll keep you on track during the day. So you can see I've got two personal calendar events, and I've decided today my target work hours is 8 hours. So that's going to add up all my work tasks that are not marked personal here. It's going to add up my work meetings, which have come from my work calendar in dark blue. And it's also going to factor in an allowance. So you can set a custom allowance under your settings, and it's per your role. And you notice mine was 30 minutes. So I'm doing product operations, leadership type role, where I can get it down to about 30 minutes a day of unplanned interruptions. If I worked in HR, that would probably need to be 90 minutes a day, where you need to be available for people that come into your office, need to talk, etc. So the allowance then gets spread. So you can see I've got two splits there, and then the tasks per my order, the longer to-dos, have appeared on my calendar per the order I've entered them in. Now if I reorder the to-dos, so there it is there, you see this second task, which is I've given it an hour and 30 minutes, is now going to split each side of this appointment. So that's automatic, and this will update during the day, and you can see based on how long these things are going to take, so the default's 30, and then you can edit. You can see I've put an hour there and an hour and a half. You can see here I'm scheduled to finish at 5:05, and I'm running at 76% capacity. If you get down the bottom here, you can see, hey, I've got some available time today. So if someone asks me for a meeting or wants me to participate in something, or if I'm thinking to do another task, which I could drag and drop out of the queue into here, something I didn't do yesterday or last week, then I already know I've got about 2 hours available. Now, what am I working to? My target work hours. So the capacity and the schedule is trying to hit my target work hours. So I control that work-life balance. The fact that I decide to go for a swim and take a good chunk of time out in the middle of the day to do some thinking, have lunch, go to the gym, reflect, plan a little bit, catch up on messages, that's how I like to work. So it's just, that suits me. But I still want to make sure I'm giving at least 8 hours of solid work for the day. And therefore, I know already, having taken that time out, done my plan for the day, I've still got 2 hours more where I can contribute and drive the company forward. So let's go back to the research for a moment. Best practice from all of those folks we interviewed, the high performers across each of those categories, was they all planned their week at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week before. And lay out their priorities, and you can do work and personal here. I've just put work for this video, and you can put your month priorities, so lay them out for the month and then set them for the week, and then let that inform how you plan each day. Then you can tag and see, right, out of my day to day, what am I doing that's contributing to either my month or my week priorities? If I go under the avatar, you'll see here you can set your defaults for when you want to start, and it's different for different days of the week, so you can copy them down, of course, as well. You can work weekends. You can set your target work hours, set your allowance per day, and then for each day you can edit those based on the actual day you're looking at and factor in everything else. Really important thing, the big trend now is to keep your calendar free of tasks. So no longer put tasks in your calendar, you put them all in here so that the automated booking engines can find the spots to make those meeting appointments for you. Now I use Calendly, and really recommend, if you're not onto this, you can, I think there's about 8 copies of this now. Calendly was the first. To my knowledge, there's HubSpot's doing it, Zoho's doing it. I think Google's got a product, Salesforce has got a product. You can configure these, and then when someone wants to meet with you, you share this link out, and then they can book the time. You can share one link for a time, or I just share this page quite often and let them decide. Pretty relaxed. So, and then because my calendar isn't full of these 5 tasks, those folks can find a spot. That'll come in as a blue appointment, and then stratapp will automatically reschedule my day, fitting those people in. And of course, if I decide, hey, I don't really want to do that meeting, and I cancel it, it'll reschedule again and make use of the time. Last thing to show you, a couple of little indications. So quick edit here. I can quickly change status and confidentiality. I can click on the plan time and adjust it. So that's where I do that. And I can start clocking actual time, which will inform dashboards and things we'll be creating in the next quarter. I can also click on the 3-dot menu here and give things an indication. So I can say this task here is actually deep work. So I'm really wanting to focus and concentrate and get in the zone. So it's an hour of deep work, it's work related, and I may be waiting on others to contribute to that task. So there it is now. It's showing on my schedule as well as deep work. So each side of my time off, during the middle of the day, I've got some deep work which suits me perfectly, but I need to be aware I'm waiting on others. So if that's not ready, waiting on others, then I might have to move something else up to reschedule, and then you can see there now it's pushed the deep work later, and I can recheck on that. Okay, so that's it. All about clarity for the week, work-life balance, giving you a single view of your 2 calendars. So imagine if you do have an assistant who's doing a lot of this for you, they can be doing all of this for you, and you can just be operating and following the red line as it moves through the day. Okay, so download it at stratappsas.com. It's free, get into it, and please give us your feedback. Join us on the R&D journey. We've got some great things coming in the next few months and next year. It's well planned out based on the research so far, but we're always evolving it. Would love you to join us and get that work-life balance, productivity, reduce your stress, not just for yourself, but also help your colleagues get to the same point and enjoy yourself and take that time out during the day, as you can see I do, to make sure that I'm working at my best through the whole day. Thank you.